I gave up trying to manage fear. I gave up rehearsing pain. This isn't weakness, this is trust. I surrender control, not courage. I release the weight, not the calling. I held on tight to what I knew, even when it blocked my view. But faith whispered, let it go, and boldness started to grow. I don't cling to yesterday, I don't carry what you take. Every time I loosen my grip, I feel your strength rushing in. You didn't give me fear, you gave me power, love and a sound mind. This is the hour. I surrender all, and I stand up tall. I'm not afraid anymore. I surrender all, every wall, every fall, and I walk bold through the door. Bold don't mean loud, it means unmoved. I don't flinch now, I got nothing to prove. I don't resent what I released, it was never meant to lead. What I lay down made me free, now fear don't recognize me. I thought surrender meant I lose, but I found myself in you. You gave me power, you gave me love, you gave me clarity from above. I step forward, heart wide open. I don't retreat, I'm chosen. I surrender all, and I rise. Fear has no authority in my life. I surrender. I surrender all, and I move with fire. Bold in the spirit, aligned, inspired. I didn't lose myself, I found my courage. I surrender fear and live boldly in God's power, love, and clarity. Surrender didn't make me small, it made me fearless.
Grand Rising, what up, doe? Today is day 17. I surrender all. Psalms 139:14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. Amen. What up, doe? Grand Rising. It's day 17. Welcome to Begin Within. Today is not about pushing. It's not about proving. It's not about perfecting. Today is about release. Not giving up, but giving over. The title is I Surrender All. And surrender doesn't mean weakness. It means trust has finally outgrown control. Amen? Amen. Psalms 139:14 says, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. That last line matters. I know that full well. This is not a hopeful statement. This is not a settled one. Psalms 139 is David coming to terms with a God who knows everything. Before the plan, before the mistake, before the healing, before the apology, God knew him fully and still called him his. Amen? This psalm isn't about confidence in self. It's about confidence in God's intentional design. David realizes, I am not an accident. I am not overlooked. I am not misunderstood by God, even when I don't understand myself. Then versus now. Then, years ago, surrender sounded like loss, like giving up ground, like letting someone else decide my life. I confuse surrender with silence, acceptance with weakness, endurance with obedience. But back then, I was trying to survive God's will instead of rest inside it. I praised him, but still wrestled with who I was allowed to be. Now, surrender sounds different. Now it sounds like peace. Now it sounds like alignment. Now it sounds like saying, I don't have to explain my design to anyone who didn't create me. Now I understand God didn't make me fragile. He made me intentional. It wasn't resisting God. I was resisting, trusting that who I was wasn't enough. Fearfully and wonderfully. Fearfully doesn't mean afraid. It means reverence, with care, with intention. Wonderfully means distinct, one of one, no replica. Some of us have spent years trying to surrender parts of ourselves instead of surrendering our need to edit who God made. But Psalms 139 isn't asking you to become someone else. It's inviting you to accept yourself as God already did. Amen. Surrender in real life looks like releasing the need to be understood by everyone. Letting go of guilt that no longer belongs to you. Trusting God with timing you can't control. Allowing healing without demanding speed. Amen. Surrender is saying, I trust God with who I am, because even when I don't see the full picture, even when I don't see the full picture yet, I trust. Amen. Ask yourself quietly, what part of me am I still trying to manage instead of trust God with? Where am I resisting peace because it feels unfamiliar? What would change if I believed I was already wonderfully made? Amen. Today I'm asking you to surrender. Not because you're tired of trying, but because you trust God more than your own understanding. Release that control. Release comparison. Release the pressure to prove your worth. And thank Him for forming you with intention. Thank Him for knowing you completely. Thank Him for loving you fully. Amen. I surrender. I'm not shrinking. Today I ask you, write down one thing you're releasing control over. Speak Psalms 139:14 aloud. Thank God for one part of yourself you struggle to accept. Practice rest without guilt. Surrender isn't the end of you, it's the beginning of peace. Amen. Amen. Today is day 17, y'all. 17. We on the cusp of the end, which is actually the beginning. Now take on your day. Have a blessed one on purpose. It's the beginning of peace. Amen. Peace.
I didn't lose myself. I found my courage. I surrender fear and live boldly in God's power, love, and clarity. Surrender didn't make me small. It made me fearless.